Hi, my name is Kishan Kumar Lucky Krishnan. My match number is 277273, and my part in this assignment is about country backgrounds. So, the United Arab Emirates, that's called UAE, has made remarkable economy and visual process since its founding. The country traditions from the pearling, fishing, and agriculture economy to one dominated by natural resources when oil and natural gas were discovered on land and in the seven emperors make up the United Arab Emirates, which are situated on the east coast of the Arabian Peninsula. And it's announced its departure from the region in 1968 on December 2nd, 1971. The late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan took the initiative to stabilize the United Arab Emirates. So the greatest of this emirate, Abu Dhabi, so borders Saudi Arabia on the southern and eastern boundaries of the liquid and its heart of its oil sector. It's cover more than three or four something of the entire land area and organizations. In the port of city of Dubai, the Emperor of Dubai is headquarters. So it is one of the most significant financial and commercial hubs in the regions and is situated at the foot of the Muzaram Peninsula Mountains. So numerous international firms have set up residence in the forest of skyscrapers. The region that now includes the Emirate has also been influenced by Peninsular cultures. The area was once owned by various Arab clans and families. Portugal and Netherlands increased their presence in the region in the 19th century, something like that. So, with Abu Dhabi as a capital, the emirate is made of rocky desert, wetlands, coastal plains, and mountains without water and mountains. The league dependably has been put jeopardy as is due to conflict like the Persian Bay conflict and those between families that own the largest terrace of Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Okay. The Dubai, in order to observe the migrant water war that make the beach their heaven. So birdwatch travel from all over the world. International vacations also enjoy the country's unspoiled beaches and resorts. The United Middle East Emirate of a striking combination of 1901. Yeah, the capital has been complications and secluded luxury and needs everything between according to the table written Jonathan Brabant. The speed which the Emperor of moderning Abu Dhabi was plainly in the good condition. Therefore, it should be not of a surprise to find bits of straw and form to building from their crates. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Good day, madam. My name is Tan Yong Ling and my metric number is 277-871. Today, I would like to present about the structure of United Arab Emirates UAE financial system. A financial system is a group of institutions that facilitate the transfer of money. Some example of such institution includes bank, stock exchange, and insurance company. The banking and monetary system in United Arab Emirates (UAE) is regulated by the UAE Central Bank, which is located in Abu Dhabi. In the United Arab Emirates, there are approximately 50 banks with over 300 branches and strict control by the central bank has resulted in a growing financial sector that exhibit the key aspect of competition and transparency that are typically of largest economy. The UAE's primary financial watchdog is the central bank. It is vested with authority to set monetary, credit, and banking policy and the ability to oversee their implementation following statewide goals. And the central bank will enact regulation to keep the domestic economy and currency secure. Seven independent monarchies make up the UAE, and their leaders are said to exercise the absolute power over their people. The people's right to free expression is not formally guaranteed, and there are no democracy election institution to uphold it. Since the economy of the UAE founded on free market principle, prices in the country are set by market forces. The United Arab Emirates participates in both the Gulf Cooperation Council and the League of Arab States. United Arab Emirates (UAE) is home to a wide range of socio-economic structures. The first distinction is between native-born citizens of the Emirate of Dubai and the foreign-born population, also known as incomers. The ruling Sheikh family control all the aspects of society, from politics to the media to the entertainment industry. They control an extraordinary amount of resources and influence. The United Arab Emirates does not tax personal income. However, it does tax multinational corporations like those found in the banking and petroleum industry. When it when a product is known to be harmful to people or environment, the government may choose to impact a tax known as excise tax on it. VAT or value added tax is a consumption tax that is applied to a wide variety of consumer items and services. For United Arab Emirates UAE financial market, there are several stock exchanges. First is Abu Dhabi Security Exchange (ADX). The purpose of this security exchange is to provide capital for investment in security for the advantage of economic growth. Dubai Financial Market (DFM). DFM involved in the lending and borrowing of securities as well as the trading of stock and bonds as well as exchange traded funds (ETFs). Dubai International Financial Center (DIFC). DIFC is home to office for several significant international financial institutions, including bank, asset management business, insurance company, law firms, and consultancy organizations. DIFC seeks to make Dubai a global financial center. Dubai Multi-Community Center (DMCC). DMCC created to offer the structural, commercial, and financial framework necessary to create and sustain a healthy market for community. Dubai Peer Exchange (DPE). DPE is a program of Dubai Multi-Community Central (DMCC) that encourages the trade of culture and white peers around the world. Dubai Diamond Exchange (DDE). DDE is the exchange associated with the World Federation of Diamond Bros. Dubai Gold and Commodity Exchange (DGCX). DGCX is a platform trading commodity derivative exchange in the region. It is an international electronic trading network for derivative of commodity and currency. Dubai Merchandise Exchange (DME). DME involved in the trading of energy and commodity future. The last one is Nasdaq Dubai. The Nasdaq Dubai is the worldwide financial exchange that serves the Middle East. Nasdaq can trade not only stock but also sukuk and other assets related to Islam, traditional bonds, future, and other options. ETF traders commodity and risk. That's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter to continue the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, next about expanding international banking. Creating a business abroad may provide you to access local talent. Finding someone with the necessary level of expertise inside their own nation could be challenging. However, expanding in business globally offers access to great pools of prospective employees with specialized skill sets. It will have an advantage over rivals if it can find local talent with these talents. Additionally, there will be solid working ties between their employees and the customer. By expanding internationally, business may get new clients and exposure that the rival business might not have. The constant influx of clients may also increase the nation's financial success. Other than that, new sales are without a doubt one of the most significant benefits that come with expanding operation internationally. When a company's sales go up, its revenue goes up, and this usually results in the company growing even more. One of the most important comes with extending their operation to other nations is an acceleration of the rate at which the firm grows. When business enter the marketplace of the other country, they could see growth that is more rapid. This is because the firm will have a greater presence across the world as a result of these expansions. More individuals will have the chance to test out the product or service. It's possible that this may lead to more expansion in the future. Each country has their own regulation as well as there being a lot of the cons that they will face on their financial system when expanding abroad. One of the cons that might happen is the cost of establishing and the termination of an entity. Each country must be preparing for the long-term growth and just testing a market, and need to make preparation and take into account the expansion associated with starting up as well as closing down operation. Investing in physical infrastructure, establishing a corporate organization and hiring and compensating local laborers may all be highly expensive costs. As a result, in order to operate lawfully and in accordance with applicable regulation, each country may need to retain the service of attorney, local tax accountants, and foreign HR specialists. In addition, continuing expenses are necessary to ensure the continued profitability of the firms. Last but not least, costs of overseas growth could include corporate practice and culture difference. Every country is different from the others in terms of its economy rules and culture custom, which might lead to a number of difficulties. It is in your advantage to get some culture training in the business practice and the social norms that are common in that country if you are expanding to a market with a corporate culture that differs from your own.
Hi, doctor and everyone. My name is Lee Junze, metric number 277858. Now I am going to present the structure of banking system in Arab. In the past 40 years, Arab countries made major strides in establishing the foundation for a technologically modern economy and financial system. The economy of the Gulf region have benefited enormously from oil export income, leading to some of the highest economic growth rate and per capita income worldwide. Certain policies have been put in place to help restructure this economy. Besides, the country have made significant progress in developing the infrastructure of the financial system, accelerate with financial deepening, and meeting the expanding monetary need of the economy housing market. Moreover, the presence of international banks also influenced the monetary and financial system of these Arab countries prior to the establishment of domestic banks. In the years between 1957 and 1973, Egyptian authorities nationalized all 27 commercial banks as well as the specialized bank, liquidate the stock exchange, and integrate its banking system, which consists of four uncompetitive state banks and is focused on a different sector of the economy. However, since 1970, rapid population growth and relatively poor economic performance have increased pressure to raise domestic investment and take steps to allow foreign banks to re-establish themselves in the country. To encourage domestic economy restructuring, The government introduced the investment law in 1974, which allowed the formation of domestic investment bank as well as commercial bank with a shareholding of no less than 51%. Even though the banking system has been open to private sector banks since 1975, four commercial state-owned banks still dominate the economy because of their extensive branch network and strong relationship with state-owned enterprise. They hold a large market share in the retail and corporate financial service. In the years between 1990 to 2000, our financial system now have a particularly strong financial debt capitalization and deposit base, which saw an increase in profitability. The financial system has also implemented policy to improve the regulatory structure of the market and unleash competitive force. Many bank and financial systems are becoming more open, monetary policy is becoming more oriented to the market, and the system is being increasingly regulated in accordance with international standards. All these variables have an impact on the increasingly competitive environment in which banks and financial institutions find themselves. Arab banks are also emulating the technical practice of their Western counterpart by adopting new technologies, structuring distribution channels, and differentiate their marketing strategies. To summarize, bank performance can be viewed from two perspectives. The first is in terms of financial performance, which include bank profitability, liquidity, and solvency. The second factor is bank effectiveness in performing their intermediation function in financing the economy and providing inclusive bank service, which is also referred to as economy performance. This is the sixth installment of a seven-part series on Arab banking. That's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Eric Yapbongwai, matrix number 277001. I will present the part of risk and challenge of financial system in United Arab Emirates. The first risk faced by UAE is credit risk. Credit risk is the potential loss arising from a bank borrower or counterparty failing to meet its obligation in accordance with the agreed terms. It was also said that the primary form of risk that is considered by commercial banks is credit risk, and it was also stated that the banks in UAE have dealt with credit risk in the past and many do so again in the future. The second is liquidity risk. Liquidity risk is the risk of incurring losses resulting from the inability to meet payment obligation in a timely manner when they become due or from being unable to do so at a sustainable cost. Next, followed by legal risk. Legal risk is the risk of loss to an institution which is primarily caused by defective transaction, a claim being made or some other event occurring which result in a liability for the institution or other loss. The last risk of financial system in UAE is risk chance of return rate. It was possibility that an investment's real return will be different from what was expected. Therefore, the profit from risk, which is also referred to as loan-free risk, may be seen as a potentially problematic shift in loan fee and its impact on the monetary position of the bank. For this slide, I will present about the challenge in UAE. The challenge was UAE largest bank is leaving. For example, the Royal Bank of Scotland was the first to be affected, followed by Lloyds, Barclays, and finally Standard Chartered Bank. International banks have been slowly drawing out or reducing their operation in the UAE, which has left open chances that major local banks have been exhaustively snatching up. Second challenge faced by UAE are human resource issues. Human resource issues commonly experienced by employers include establishing productivity, recruiting employees, arranging and carrying out the training, and preventing discrimination in UAE. Next is customer service. In UAE, one major customer service challenge support teams face is angry customers. The challenge comes from reaching a satisfying conclusion for everyone involved, calmly and efficiently. Customer service continues to be a major obstacle for banks in UAE, but significant steps has been taken to fix this concern. Finally, the political challenge faced by UAE. No one can avoid thinking about the potential event that may happen at any moment, as a few of the political topics in the UAE is facing are so prominent. As a result, if Zayed, who is ill, pass away, the density of the federation sticking intact seems to boil and shatter. That's all from me. Thank you.